All right, good evening, everybody. David Paul with you in the KHOU 11 Weather Center. Got a cold front coming through right now, and big temperature swing is about to take place as the cold front brings in much colder air tonight and tomorrow. And I wanted to start with today's high temperature. It went to 80 degrees, only one below the record high. This is at Bush Continental Airport. Record high is 81, set in 2000. By the way, record low today is 10, set back in 1940, so it can be warm or cold this time of the year. Hobby Airport had a high of 82, was it, Tim? 82 at Hobby, new record there. And so we really warmed up today, but things are about to change big time. In fact, you can see the cold front now pushing into our northwest counties, and College Station has dropped to 57 degrees, while we're still 73 at Hobby, 73 in Sugar Land, ahead of the front. But that front's making very quick headway across the area. It's going to go through here over the next couple of hours. Here's the big picture. Dallas is down to 43. It's down to 24 in Amarillo. 20s up across Oklahoma and Kansas, and that's some of the cold air that is coming in our direction. Our severe thunderstorm watch has been allowed to expire for southeast Texas. It's still in effect for Lake Charles and Lafayette and portions of Louisiana and far east Texas. Winter storm watches and warnings are in central and south central Texas. This is where computers today decided it was most likely that they would see enough winter weather, sleet and snow, to cause perhaps some travel problems. And so that's why they have the winter storm watches and warnings. We do not. That being said, we still have a chance of seeing a little bit of a rain-snow mix here Thursday night, Friday morning. More on that in just a minute. We do have this. This is a wind advisory. This goes into effect Thursday afternoon. As the front comes through, winds are really going to gust up, and we could see gusts to 40 miles an hour or so across the bay and near the coast. It's probably not enough to cause any type of serious power outage issues, but be advised, especially for small craft, the wind is really going to be gusting there as the front blows in this fresh north wind. Here's the latest radar composite, and if you look carefully, right there, see that little line of showers? That's the actual leading edge of the cold front. And ahead of it, we've got these showers and thunderstorms. But the dynamics that brought us the threat for severe storms earlier in the day looks to have weakened just enough so that we've lowered the boom on our severe thunderstorm watch, but still some strong thunderstorms now. Columbus to Katy to Spring up to Lake Conroe and pushing up across Lake Livingston and just north of Liberty. And that line will push through and across the area to Galveston as we head through the evening hours here. Closer view right now, 7:30. Katy getting a thunderstorm right now. Just north of Garwood, a thunderstorm. Prairie View, showers there. Conroe's got a thunderstorm over the lake. 1097 Bridge is a little bit of a wet drive right now. Livingston's getting wet. Cleveland, you guys have scattered showers up 59. But again, nothing severe, but that could cause a little bit of ponding on some of the roadways. Here's a better look at Livingston to Corrigan to Lufkin, where Lufkin has a thunderstorm right now. And all of that racing northeast at about 25 miles an hour. The individual storms as the whole line moves southeast at about 25 to 30. It's coming through pretty quick. We look at the future track by 8 o'clock, line of storms about where it is right now, but pushing a little bit further into Harris County. We head into midnight tonight. The front should take the line of storms with it as it moves off the coast around midnight. And notice temperatures dropping into the 50s and 40s very quickly behind that front. We go into Thursday morning. It's cloudy, it's breezy, it's cold. Winds may gust to 20 or so even tomorrow morning. And temperatures in the 30s and 40s. College Station near freezing tomorrow morning. The rest of the area cold but above freezing. You'll want to bundle up tomorrow. And then we begin to get into that time where we might see a little bit of a frozen mix. A little bit. This is the way Future Track sees the radar going into Thursday 4 in the afternoon. Light, cold rain with temps in the 30s across Harris County. But notice the little blobs of yellow here. So that is the model indicating that we may see some pockets of heavier rain. Temperatures 39, 36 degrees. And just not too far above the surface, we've got temperatures that are dropping a little bit below freezing. And so when you get the heavier rain and that type of a temperature regime, it can pull down that colder air aloft, and that can cause little ice pellets to form, sleet pellets. So it would not surprise me at all if Thursday afternoon at 4 o'clock you're traveling west on I-10 and you're in the rain and you hear a little tick, 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 tick on your windshield. That would be a little bit of sleet mixing with the rain. And that is what we will see, I think, a chance for off and on through Thursday into Friday. This is Thursday night at 10 p.m., cold rain, but any little bursts of heavier rain could contain some sleet. We go into Friday, 4 a.m. in the morning. So in the wee hours of Friday morning, that's when we may see a few snowflakes mix in with a little bit of cold rain. From Conroe to Cleveland, from Tomball to Busher to Cotton Little Airport, Spring, Woodlands, Kingwood, Dayton, Columbus, Sugar Land. What falls should be very, very light. Temperatures near freezing should not cause any of this stuff to stick on roadways. So it looks like any type of travel issue that this has the potential to cause would be very minimal. In fact, we heard from TxDOT that they're kind of just keeping their crews on standby for now. They're not out doing de-icing across southeast Texas. They're on standby. But at the moment, they're looking at the same models we are, and it just doesn't look that impressive. This would be very, very light. This would be a fun type of a little snowfall if we got it, a little flurry with nothing sticking. And then going into Friday, 7 a.m., still a chance for a little band of snow flurries mixing with some cold rain. El Campo to Sugar Land to downtown Houston to Baytown, Pasadena, Malt Bellevue, Dayton, Liberty, and off into East Texas. Again, what falls there should be very light, which is not why we're not raising the big warning flags on this. And then as we head into Friday midday, what there is comes to an end. Temperatures stay in the 40s, and it's going to get cold going into Saturday morning. Saturday morning is probably the coldest morning of the bunch. What I've done is drawn in where the freeze line appears to be. Everybody north of that line, Pearland, Friendswood, Pasadena, Baytown, downtown, Sugar Land, Tomball, Bush, Hobby. North of that, you're going to see temperatures a little below freezing. Not a hard freeze, but a light freeze. But if you've got tropical plants, if you've got succulents, maybe someone gave you a little cactus basket for Christmas, pull it inside so it doesn't get damaged. Make sure pets have a warm place to go and some food and some water, and make sure the people are staying warm as well. Saturday morning, 6:30 a.m. is the coldest morning of the bunch, and the cold weather looks to stick around for several days. 6 to 10 day outlook from NOAA has it below normal from the edge of the Rockies all the way to the East Coast. That includes Dallas and Houston. And as we look at this evening's forecast, good chance for thunderstorms as that front goes through. 70% chance through 9 o'clock, transitions to the coast by 11 o'clock and midnight, then off the coast after midnight. Thursday's forecast is windy and cold. So remember, we had highs in the 80s today. Temperatures falling through the 40s during the day tomorrow. North wind will put wind chill factors in the 30s. And then in the evening, that light rain begins to develop. There could be a little bit of sleet mixed in with that. As we look at the extended, it is a 60% chance for light rain, maybe a little winter mix Thursday night, 30% chance for a little frozen mix Friday morning. Again, so light that at the moment we're not anticipating any type of travel issues. Sorry, kids. And then we go into Saturday and Sunday, low 29 Saturday morning, low 37 Sunday morning. It's a cold but gorgeous winter weekend for Houston. And then we never really warm up that much next week. 43-59 Monday, 44-62 Tuesday, 41-58 Wednesday. Notice the wind shifting from southeast back to north Monday into Tuesday. That's another front coming in to reinforce the chilly conditions. So it is full-blown sweaters and jackets and coats starting late tonight and through the weekend and for the next 7 days. And that is where we stand right now. So strong thunderstorms this evening, and then Thursday night into Friday, a slight chance for a little bit of a winter mix, but at the moment, it does not look like any type of an emergency. Oh, and by the way, these temperatures are not nearly as cold as what happened back in February with the big freeze and the power outages. So at the moment, we're not anticipating any type of repeat of what happened back in February. Clearly, we'll keep an eye on that, but temperatures aren't nearly as cold. We had temperatures dropping down to the teens and single digits with that one back in February. That's where we stand right now. Live update. Tim and I will be live on the 10 o'clock news tonight on KHOU 11 News at 10. We will see you then for the latest model updates.